Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Max Fried will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And stepping in, Lionel Rangel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park.
First pitch, 7:06.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Jorge Padilla. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 44,
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Jack Flaherty gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good, hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Bregman has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Second. The shortstop, Geraldo.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's the ball. 2-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Next, here is Ronald Acuna. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's under it. 1 down.
That is it. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in is Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. First offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Albies scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate here is Garrett Stubbs, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Correa at third with two away. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
So here's Jamie Lease as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-1, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Slater. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 6.
Digging in will be Austin Slater. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they'll hold the lead runner at third. But the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away.
The left fielder, Jacob Pearson.
At the plate, Jacob Pearson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Fouled away. A 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Fouled off. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The set and the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there, D-Roll, by the pitcher to give them a 1-run lead.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for the team right now. They're going to have to find a way to regroup. When you watch the pitcher drive in 2, nothing can be more frustrating. And to give up the lead in that manner, you know your manager's steaming right now.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 0. Here it is. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Very weakly on the ground. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. More coming up from Game 5 after this. New inning set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. And there's your first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Lionel Rangel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Moncada into foul territory. And no one will get this one. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Jorge Padilla. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Solo shot to right center as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ball 2 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. This is on the ground over to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 3-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Geraldo Perdomo, and they could use a spark from him here.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Slater is there, 1 away. So now into the box is Kyle Tucker, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they still lead it 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Here it comes. Moncada is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The left fielder,
Stepping up is Jacob Pearson, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a swinging bunt. The 1-1 home. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Jamie Lease. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna is under this one, and very quickly one gone. Jeff McNeil will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
And now the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Full count still. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Pablo Lopez, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lionel Rangel. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate now, Jorge Padilla, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Up next to the Astros.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Padilla over at second. Alvarez at first. 2 out in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Jared Eichhoff is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Ozzie Albies is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a throw over and the runner back. The 0-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Geraldo Perdomo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-2. Marco Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa flew out last time up.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Slater will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter.
Next up for the Astros, Garrett Stubbs, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First delivery to him. Just got a piece to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left side. Moncada has it over to Albies. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Astros lead it 4-2. Acuna digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball
The
game.
center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he takes a called strike 2. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Freddie Freeman struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Austin Slater. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jamie Lease.
The first baseman, Jamie Lease.
From the stretch. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 2-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Garrett Hampson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Astros, number 4.
First pitch on the way. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Not for yourself.
At the plate, Lionel Rangel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Jorge Padilla will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 strike to count. Swing and a liner. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set with the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Val Harris will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up Acuna. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Astros lead this one 8-2. Nestor Cortes Jr. gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jacob Pearson.
The left fielder, Jacob.
And now the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Justin Dean will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll get in there safely. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, still 8-2. Sean Newcomb enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready now is Kyle Tucker, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Garrett Stubbs. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate now, Jamie Lease. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. And that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Max Kepler is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Now here's the pitch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 delivery. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Geraldo Perdomo will be next. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 1 out. Stepping in next, Geraldo Perdomo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Perdomo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. Still 8-2. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Now the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A little bouncer. Fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lionel Rangel. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Jorge Padilla. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And now the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Tyler Rogers, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So now here is Yoán Moncada, and obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Moncada.
Here's the first pitch. Yoán Moncada is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there. but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box now, Austin Slater, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
2-2 for count.
Jacob Pearson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Jacob Pearson, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
2.
Final strike for the Braves. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight because the Astros are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.